You are listening to The Affairs of a Neurodivergent Black Valley Girl by Billy Serafina. Not daddy issues. Issues with my dad.
Out of all the women, my dad is closest to my mom's side of the family. The bar is low, and this definitely isn't a flex, but my dad still comes around my mom's side of the family, and people tend to forget how he was mentally, emotionally, and worst of all, physically abusive to both me and my mom. Then again, everyone may not know. Nah, these niggas know. That's why I'm not cool with a lot of them. What's the point of having dads, uncles, brothers, and cousins if they're not going to protect you? And men wonder why women choose the bear. I do remember him being with my little brother Ishmael's mom too for a short time. I was about 7. My grandma still had pictures of my mom around her house. Janice did not like that at all. She would make little sly comments about my mom's hair or the outfit she was wearing. Get this, almost 30 years later, my grandma still has pictures of my mom hanging in her house. We took family photos when my daughter was born. My grandma told me she always loved my mom most because my mom never took me away from her, despite her son being the hottest mess ever. You know what? I'm pretty sure it's because of my grandma I haven't made a 10-part TikTok video titled How I Finally Realized My Dad is a Super Narcissistic, Misogynistic Jackass. Do I sound like a woman scorned? Good, because I am. I was thinking about how my mom let my dad name me. You know how in love you have to be with the dude to let him name the baby? I can't even process the thought. Yes, I love my husband, enough to have his children, but not enough to let him name them. I already had their names picked out before my husband was even a real person in my life. They already have his last name, and that's enough. Like, I'm knocking on death's door to bring them Earthside, so I'll be damned. The worst part of my mom letting my dad name me besides my name is that they weren't even married. Like, girl, you are going out sad. Unwed teen mom letting a small head, tall head mama's boy knock you up. On top of that, he already had a baby. It's just too much. Ghetto even. Why does it have to be the way I was brought into the world? My mom is the type of woman I give the couldn't be me smile to. You know, the one where your lips tuck into your mouth and you give the straight smile and your eyebrows raise. 'Cause baby, it couldn't be me. I'm not saying I didn't have my share of fuckboys. I mean, I have daddy issues for crying out loud. My whole face was very active. I just knew what birth control was. Oh yeah, my name. Indigo Sade Harris. Yes, indigo, the color between blue and violet. I mean, I could change it, but it started growing on me around 22. My father claims he loves the blues. Ugh, that nigga gives me the blues. I went by my middle name, Sade, for most of my life. Not to mention I have a bunch of nicknames. Day-Day, Indy, Go-Go, Dee-Dee, Innie. I don't know who the hell I am. I'm actually convinced these are all different people. What's even more crazy about the fact that he named me is I've actually never heard my dad say my name. To him, I'm Ladybug. Even when he was going upside my head, he would call me that. I am your father, Ladybug. You don't disrespect me, he would say as he would slap me back and forth or choke me. Busted lip and all, I was just happy to still be his Ladybug. Must be some weird form of Stockholm Syndrome or something. With my stepdad, I knew if he didn't call me by the nickname he gave me, it was going to be a bad day. I'm still trying to figure out why either one of these men were putting their hands on me. I was literally a kid, not to mention a girl. My mom really had me twisted, letting her husband put his hands on me, 'cause I'll be damned if I leave my husband and let another man physically discipline my children. No wonder I went through a whole phase. The 2 men who are supposed to treat me like a princess and tell me I'm beautiful treated me like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or something. I remember every insult. I'm being thankful that the one time Janice threatened to hit me, my dad pushed her. Now that I'm an adult, I realize I was witnessing domestic violence. She was holding my newborn brother. I wonder, besides her and my mom, if he physically abused any of his other partners. All I remember is my dad being driven away in a cop car, and me just crying. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar that Jigga has put his hands on other women, 'cause he's crazy. It wasn't until recently I found out he would abuse my other little brother, Matthew, the one who he spent the most time with. I guess you can say him and my grandma raised him, but now he doesn't talk to either one of them because they're toxic. I remember telling him when he was a kid that one day he would too hate our father. He didn't believe it as a kid, but I'm like a clairvoyant or something. Or maybe I just know my dad. He's very predictable, and I predictable. One of my biggest regrets is not calling DCFS, CPS, whatever, on my parents. Like, you can't be doing a kid like this. My dad did catch a case. You don't get away with choking a 12-year-old girl. Like, come on. Yet bitches was still chasing after this crazy man like he's the prize. Girl, he has child abuse charges and several child support cases. Yeah, some prize. Let me tell you, my dad really does think he's the prize. He used to tell me that all these women wanted babies from him. Basically, they used him for sperm. Sir, nobody wants your toxic sperm. But then again, all these chicks did have his baby with no ring, not even a form of commitment, 'cause he don't be claiming none of these hoes.